And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your
We are the last Americans. We are the last Americans. We are the last
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday.
What is going on, everybody?
Yep.
Another storm is a brewing.
Dude, this one looks crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does.
And it has a crazy name. What is it, Monty?
Milton.
Milton!
It sounds
Milton.
like a predator.
It sounds
You
like
know?
a nerd that's about to go ape shit on some people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
Milton
like
went to a Diddy party.
it's like Milton. You don't take him seriously until he whips his package out, and you're like, whoa,
Oh,
this thing's
yeah.
packing huge. You know what I'm saying? That's what the storm's.
The nerd with the big schlong.
Yeah, dude. It's intensifying, man. If
They
you're-
just said it's category 5 as of today.
But it supposedly, I was watching some updates on the way here, and supposedly it will, once it hits, it might only be a category 3 on land, which is still
Well, it's
not
supposed
good.
to hit like Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. But they're saying that depending on the trajectory, it could actually come off of that, because right now it has 180 mile per hour winds, and they're expecting about 120 when it makes landfall, which is still crazy. So if you're
Well,
It's gonna fuck
so the
shit up.
videos that I've seen on this thing say that it went from a category 1 to a category 5 in
a day, less than a
the
day.
most amount, like the least amount of time ever.
Yep, it was.
It was just
explosion.
abnormal, right?
Yeah. From this morning when I was heading to work, and then my lunch, it went from to a category 4, and then when I was off of lunch, it was already a category 5. And they're like, this thing's exploding with power right now. But there's the area that it's in, there's a very warm spot of the Gulf is right there, and so they think that when it makes the tail turn up, towards Florida, that we could see it slow down just a little bit, but it still can be anywhere between a 3 and a 5 at landfall.
Yeah, either way.
Well, hopefully Whitney's okay, because like, dang, dude. I mean, the video that I saw was like, wherever you're at in Florida, this is going to affect you no matter what.
Yeah, I mean the surges. It's going to be interesting where it turns,
Yeah,
because that's where
it's-
Tampa's at.
So far, as of what I seen just a little bit ago, it's projected to hit basically right into Tampa
Yeah,
and basically just go directly across the middle of fucking Florida. All like
Yeah,
through
I just
Tampa and
bookmarked.
through Daytona Beach.
straight across.
I just bookmarked a nice little visual for you. Yeah, literally, I mean, it's picking up steam, going super fucking fast.
So right where Cuba is, that stretch right there, that's where that really warm water is. That's where
Yeah.
it's exploding.
But yeah, Tampa and Jacksonville
Dude,
are just going to get slammed.
Just boom, fucking all the way through here. Disneyland, everything's fucked. Or Disney World, I mean.
But they were saying that once it's crossing Florida, it will be a category 1 most of the way across, which is still like 80, 90 mile per hour winds. What's going to be
Well, and then the
problematic?
flooding, though, like,
the flooding.
right?
Yeah, well, there's going to be up to 20-foot surges, especially they said depending on how north of Tampa, you know what I'm saying? Because Tampa
Yeah.
Bay could have some really big swelling if it goes north far enough. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's not going to be good no matter what. It's just not going to be good. Level 1 is still very dangerous, and
Especially after they already got hit.
yeah, there's that.
So there's most likely there's going to be even more debris because there's already a bunch of loose shit everywhere that they haven't had time to clean up yet.
Well, this is much farther south than that.
Well,
last one.
no, the last one came in like right here, dude.
No, I think it came up right in that Gulf, that corner.
Yeah,
right there.
like right above Tampa.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like it went up right where that thing buckles to the left there. I don't remember what they call that.
What, Helene?
Yeah.
Where it comes to the coast, where it turns and then starts heading down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
The peninsula?
when it came in, it came in like right here.
See, I thought it would go up to that.
Up here?
Yeah, I thought that's where that.
I think it came in and went like this.
that might have been then. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like normally hurricanes, yeah, just they build in that little pocket there, right? The Gulf.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the idea that these things are weather weapons?
Yeah.
I bookmarked a some sort of credible. I have no idea who this woman is, but I mean, she sounds like she's fucking credible, dude.
Some sort of credible.
So I'm like, she's like a scientist who used to work for the government. some random dudes in interrogating her.
Oh,
Interviewing her.
Where at? On the Wall Street April thing?
Yeah. There's speculation that Helene was caused by cloud seeding.
Okay, let's listen to what she says here.
Yeah.
It's a
Kristen Megan.
professional opinion here, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Military veteran, right?
Yes, I was in the U.S. Air Force for 9 years.
Wow. And you came out and blew the whistle on geoengineering, things that you witnessed were going on. Can you give us the real nutshell?
Absolutely. Basically, I had heard of what many people know as the term chemtrails. And I worked in a job called bioenvironmental engineering, and I thought that was insane. And why would we do something like that? Modify the weather by using hazardous materials in our atmosphere? So, and actually the process of trying to debunk it or disprove it, I realized it was actually coming right out of my office, as I was one of the people that was approving the chemicals. And it really shook the core of my oath. And I did a lot of sampling, did a lot of investigation, and I blew the whistle and I got out. And I've now used my credentials, my oath, and my powers for good to help people understand it's very real. It's now openly admitted. There are multiple forms of weather modification. I specifically found the one of
Military.
Okay. She used her powers, she said.
And her oath.
Yeah, like an ex-woman.
My first question would be, so you served in this position, and you didn't know, you were signing off on all these chemicals being used for this for how long? And didn't think about it at all?
Yeah.
Well, that's the question is like, she was in there for 9 years, right? Isn't that what she said?
Well, she
9
was.
years?
She served for 9 years.
She served for 9 years.
how
I don't
long?
know how long she was actually
Oh.
the one approving things for.
But like, like if I was trying to sound credible to the conspiracy crowd, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I first went and worked there because I thought, how ridiculous of a claim, and I went there to disprove it, but then I found out that it was real.
And I was the one approving these things.
I'm not saying she's full of shit. I mean, you never know, but that's what I would say, to make myself sound cool.
It's she's a moderately attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna listen. When she's talking about this. I don't know, man. We know veterans. And they're all awesome. But like, I don't know that like serving 8 years, makes you more credible or less credible. It seems like some of these places compartmentalize things. So it's like, does she even know the whole extent of it? Or is she just doing like the chemical part of it, and she doesn't actually know how it's seeded or
Right.
any other
And then
stuff?
like her explanation was very level, it was very on the surface,
But she also didn't.
I did
say,
some investigations. What I found was really sketchy stuff. So yeah, I'm out here blowing the whistle.
And that's it in a nutshell for me. It's like, you didn't say, listen, we're putting these chemicals up in the air, and it's modifying and it's allowing these storms. Like, there's no explanation of what they actually, how they modify.
To be fair though, the clip was cut off short. She
It
was
was.
mid-sentence when they were going to cut it off right when she was about to kind of get into some context, it sounded like. So
Yeah.
who knows, man?
I'd be honest with you, man. Like, just straight up, like, I'm not buying it. Like, but I will.
Well, people are saying, this is to take out Republican votes, man. Okay?
sure.
They don't want Trump winning. So they're throwing all these hurricanes out.
Yeah. Sure, man. The Gulf of Mexico.
Nobody can vote if all the ballots are winded away.
They're all soggy.
The Gulf of Mexico is a hostile place, man.
I got a soggy ballot.
Yeah. I just like.
Soggy ballots.
Okay, so
that's a good fantasy football.
you're
man.
not buying that these are results of weather modification, or that weather modification is a thing at all?
No, I think we definitely modify things. Now, how much
As a weapon?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think we can absolutely
Operation
modify
Popeye.
weather. Sure. I'm just saying how much of an effect, like, can we make, can we see clouds and cause rain or make clouds and stuff like that? Like, yeah, I'm sure we can do stuff. I don't know if we can create category 5 hurricanes. I'm not sure if that's reality or not.
Well, I mean, there was that video a long time ago that came out where they were making rain clouds, and it was like this big machine. It was like, and they were like
do
producing
cloud seeding
cloud
in Saudi
and then it would
Arabia
just
all the time, dude.
Start
Yeah.
fucking raining.
Yeah.
In Dubai, they cloud seed all the time. And it's like silver nitrate or silver something they put up into the sky.
Yeah.
It allows the water molecules to collect, cause rain. However, people have noticed a trend of massive flooding wherever they try to do this. So it like backfires. Eventually, it'll
they
backfire.
can't
causing
control the
flooding.
amount of it.
Yeah.
They can make it
Okay.
happen, but then they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, it was too much."
Well, see, that's the thing though. Is like, okay, I can get on that train. You know what I mean? Like we can cause rain and we get flooding. Why do we have flooding? Well, look at Dubai and shit. Just to be honest with you, it's a fucking flat desert. You know what I'm saying? And when you get massive rain pour, I would imagine that there's going to be flooding. Just like Texas has more flooding because it's flat as fuck too. But again, like you're talking about creating Category 5 hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? Like all these pieces, the warmer water, the clouds, the movement. Like I'm not sure, man. Like I'll say I'm not against the idea that it's possible, but I haven't heard anything that has like I feel like all the stuff. Even when we were talking, if you guys haven't checked out the call-in show that we had the other day, or the Zoom party actually on Patreon, was awesome. But we talked about this a little bit, and like I feel like people jump towards certain things that they see as unnormal and they don't understand it. For example, the radio frequencies.
Yeah.
I think there's things that can explain that. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I feel like there's things that can explain it. If you don't even look into it, you just go, man, that's some weird shit. There's all these circles coming up. You know, it's like, well,
that's what makes it a conspiracy theory. I mean, because like there's always an alternative theory or an alternative explanation, scientific explanation as to why certain things happen, right?
Sure.
But then there's like trends of like, well, I don't know if that scientific explanation really mirrors what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of this. Like this was the first video that I've ever seen like those pings causing the storm, like Helene, to like roll the way it did, right?
If it was actually causing it to do anything.
Yeah.
And right?
Yeah.
So no one really fucking knows, and that's why it is a big conspiracy theory, because it's like
Massive.
same thing with a virus, dude. No one fucking knows. No one knows what that looks like. Like, no one's really a virologist, like your everyday person. They'd never seen a virus.
But see, the thing is with everything else, like with the virus, when we had COVID, right? Like it was only due time within weeks or months of stuff going on that you start getting more information that validates or discredits other things, right? So you could start seeing like, hey, not that many people seem to be actually dying from this, or these videos seem very fake of the hospitals, or, there's actually like doctors coming out saying that this thing works and we should look into it, and they're snuffing them out. Like there's this evidence that kind of lends you to make it credible and becomes credible, which it did. Like all that was disproved, and I think they handled it poorly. But stuff like this, like where is that evidence? And I think we need to see people talking about it.
Yeah.
I think it's, and I hate this because I'm not one of the climate control people by any means. Like we have climate issues. The earth does change. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The argument that I always
it
had
was
against
back in the 50s or whatever they thought it was going to be another ice age.
Yeah. But the point I'm saying is like I think we disagree on whether it's man-made or it's just natural causes, like that these things happen. So we can all say that the earth is changing. And I think it's more likely that we just have more of these because the earth is warming up a little bit, but I don't think it's because of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Rather than the government's doing this, you know?
I don't think the government is doing climate change.
No, I'm talking about making the storms.
But I also don't think they could make storms like that. But I bet they can manipulate them.
I think they can make them and they can manipulate.
You think
them.
they can manipulate?
Well, yeah, because how do you sell climate change? You have to create it, right? Like you have to like be like, dude, look at all this crazy weather. You got to make it somehow. And I mean, HARP is definitely a thing. I mean, there's a lot of videos and shit out there that, admittedly, none of us have watched. But
HARP is a thing, yes. But hurricanes have always been a thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
And there's always, especially in the Gulf of Mexico, there's always been multiple a year. It's just the fact that hitting in the same direction, the severity of them is trending, or it seems like they're more severe more often for some reason, or at least they're being hyped up that way. So I don't know if it's a radical focus on how bad the storms are and how frequent they are, or if it's actually something else.
Well, then you have like certain situations come in, like the land grab of North Carolina being this like lithium hub. For years, they've tried to mine for it. The people who've lived there say, no, we don't want it. Mm-hmm. Constantly pushing back. And then all of a sudden you have this massive hurricane wipe out all of these homes that are like in that area saying like, hey, blah, blah. And then at the end of that, like from what I've heard, the people in North Carolina, they have 5 years or something, like the amount of money that they can be awarded or offered for their property is as much as your property was worth 5 years ago. So the people willing to buy the land, like whoever that's going to be, probably the people who want to dig, will come in and find the lowest price of whatever your property was within the last 5 years and offer you that. And you're probably going to take it because you're, other than that, you're going to have nothing. Or you're just still going to have that land. But even if you keep your land, what are going to be the rules and regulations that they apply to that, saying like, hey, you're going to take, you can't rebuild there for another 10 years or whatever these safety rules they're going to apply. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing, man. Like this, listen, this isn't like a nuclear fallout. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand.
But they did that in Hawaii. Like, you know, the people in their homes, like they couldn't rebuild for a while, right? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't remember that, but
I don't know if they have even started rebuilding
No,
yet.
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
think
not
they
sure.
can. Like they have like these safety rules and regulations.
My only question to that kind of stuff would be like, okay, there maybe like these people are trying to get this land to do this stuff, and they're fighting against citizens, and somehow they're able to either by the luck of the draw that the storms come through and wrecks everything, and oh man, now we can swipe everything up. Or maybe there actually is like some kind of manipulation where they can make things worse or direct things. But if they could do that, and if that was a ploy of them, why wouldn't they have done it before? If they've been trying to get like these lithium mines and stuff, if they've been trying to get this land for years, why wouldn't they have done this a long time ago?
Because it was never really a need. Because like the need for it is like cars, right? Electric cars. Didn't Biden just come out saying like by the year 2030, 50% of car production have to be electric and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to need lithium to build the batteries. So where do you find that? Oh, it's in North Carolina. Okay, let's go dig there. They don't want us to dig there. Well, let's fucking take them out. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get enough land, right? Like, so you have like these things, these mining areas are huge, massive areas of, you know, you can look at other places around the world that are doing these lithium mines and shit, and they're huge and destructive areas.
Well, yeah, unless you can come up with a different way to do it.
I mean, maybe, but my issue is like, you know, all these people own pieces of land, whether it's an acre, 10 acres, 20 acres, like who knows what each person owns, right? And you have to get all of them to commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how are you going to navigate some people doing it, some not, you know, for that area? I don't know, man. And I looked up Maui. It seems like it says homes and businesses continue to be rebuilt and new foundations laid. Maui County also has an existing law in the books that allows non-conforming structures destroyed in a historic zone to be rebuilt as they were within 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. So within 2 years?
Non-conforming structures. I'm not sure what that means exactly in a historic zone, but I don't see anything about. And that's the other thing. Like we talked about Maui, and everybody's talking about the land grabs. I just haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a fun topic to bring up, but like we just haven't seen that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We didn't see a historic land grab when Louisiana fucking flooded. There's tons of prime real estate, you know what I'm saying, in Louisiana that people would love, and you just didn't see it. So I don't know how much I can get on that train, but that doesn't mean it can't happen.
Well, and I would like to see a map of like where is the lithium the most dense, and was the hurricane path right over that? You know, because then it would be, oh, okay, that's a convenient kind of layout in the map.
Yeah.
But if like the lithium is like way over here and the hurricane is way over on the left, you know, it's like,
sure.
Oh, well, it doesn't even match up, you know?
Well, maybe the lithium is in, you know, the Appalachian Mountains, right? Because what the issue was we had that heavy rainfall in the mountains, you know what I'm saying? And it was coming down the hill at record paces, wiping homes out. I mean, that's going to happen with any heavy rain. You know what I'm saying? Like on a mountain like that. And especially, you got to understand too that most of these people are probably not living in $400,000 well-built homes. Like I'm just being honest. Like There's a lot of poverty in that region. There's a lot of mobile homes. There's a lot
a lot of mountain men.
mountain men. Yeah, there's people that are living in homes that their fathers built. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably not the most structurally sound things in the world, but that also is a benefit because, like you said, Greg, like, are they going to be rebuilding? Well, I mean, to be honest with you, some of these people have had this land in their family for a long time. They don't obviously want to sell it, and they're also not probably opposed to getting a fucking trailer and living on that fucking
Or
land.
just rebuilding something else by hand.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Or just buying a crane and dig up the lithium themselves.
Yeah, no shit. Just sell it
You
all.
know what I mean?
Oh,
We can
yeah.
fucking do it. Come
Wait a
on,
minute.
please.
How deep is this?
Yeah.
I could dig that up in a weekend.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Telling me
Hell
I
yeah.
could be a millionaire?
Yeah, man. It's just it's a region unlike where other people are willing to just leave, because things aren't working out. Like, I just feel like the Appalachian people do not want to be anywhere else other than that. They could have had the opportunity to leave at any time, and with the poverty, the drugs, and all the other things that have been problematic and well exposed with the Appalachian Mountains. They could have left, and they didn't. They don't want to. So
You know
I
what
just
the-
don't see them. I don't see it happening.
You know what the issue was, right? This is the true issue. Is they probably tried to go in there once before, and they met the people from Wrong Turn.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, man.
You ever see the movie Wrong Turn?
Uh-oh.
Somebody took a wrong turn.
Yeah, they met those, and they probably got a little
Yeah.
bummed, and then they probably got some weird stuff with some weird people.
What's that one movie?
And then they're like, okay, if we can't go back in there and do this, if those Wrong Turn people are going to be there.
Yeah.
So then they manipulated a hurricane because they couldn't go in on foot because the Wrong Turn people would take them out. So they had the wind do it.
What's that one movie? That old movie where Divergent? Is that what it is? Is that what?
Divergent?
That's not what it is. I don't think. But where the kid's sitting on the porch and
Deliverance.
Deliverance. There
Yeah.
it is, man. That's
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
that was Joe Biden.
Joe Biden when he was a kid.
Yeah, that was Joe Biden as a toddler.
It did look like Joe Biden.
That was like Joe Biden if Joe Biden was Benjamin Buttoned. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like into the
yeah.
reverse
Yeah.
aspect. Yeah, man. Like his
Ooh.
final days was actually. Listen, man.
Benjamin
it's sad.
Biden.
Benjamin Biden. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's
Someone
sad,
make
dude.
the shirt.
It's sad. These people in Florida are going to get hit, and I wish them, to be safe. And I hope everybody leaves that needs to leave. I seen Whitney was on here saying that they are wearing sneakers to sleep. It's just going to hit the fan. You got to be able to run quickly, but hopefully
I can run faster without shoes on.
Oh, you got those.
Oh.
Those
Wouldn't you
natural
need like a
things.
boat, Whitney? I mean, because you're going to be underwater.
Well, yeah. I'd park a boat outside.
Well,
or jet ski. Yeah.
There you go. Jet ski is
Yeah.
fucking badass.
They're more nimble. You can get into tight spaces.
That's
Yep.
true, man. But you can't carry much on them. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids and shit and dogs, and you're trying to
Maybe pull a boat trailer.
maybe, yeah, like a little.
Like put a dinghy behind you.
Okay,
Mm.
my ski dinghy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's not bad. Yeah, I
Playing with your dinghy.
hopefully everybody's safe, man. That's a big thing. Hopefully everybody's safe. This is an interesting thing though, man, because they came out, what they say, 47. Is that what they said? They were going to offer like 47 million or 70
Yeah.
million.
So go to the bookmarks. It's what is it? Good old Elon Muskie. Musk said that he is going to, it's like Elon's America PAC is offering $47 for each registered voter you refer in a swing state that signs this petition.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
there's
not
a
what I was
photo.
talking about, but this is interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said $47. That's what I thought he said. Oh, that's
Oh.
not it there.
Oops.
But that's an interesting photo of a patent, a U.S. patent to interfere with tornadoes and stuff. Yeah, so this is the petition in favor of free speech and right to bear arms. Who doesn't like those things?
I love those things.
So in appreciation for your support, you will receive $47 for each registered voter that you refer to sign this that signs this petition. So our goal is to get 1 million registered voters in swing states to sign this in support of the Constitution, especially freedom of speech and right to bear arms.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the link because there's a link to it. I actually want to see what like the fine print is and like what is this all about, dude?
Well, it's only a few different states, right? So
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
Well, it's swing states, yeah. Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan.
like 47
Expires October 21st.
bucks. Man, dude.
I wonder what he's going to do with this. Like, what are you trying to do with this?
The petition?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that petition is. You get 47 for each person?
For each registered voter you refer.
Damn, man. You could okay.
As long
So
as they
that's
go
what-
and sign it, though.
Yeah.
Man, you could make some money doing this.
I mean,
You
is this so? Here's the deal. Some people say that like when Elon Musk does like a poll on X, it's a bot farm, like he's trying to get the bots out of there and all this shit. Is this a weeding activity that he's trying to do? Is he trying to weed some people out? Being like, oh yeah. Well, say like you're faking it. You're saying like, yes, I have somebody who's a registered voter or something in. Well, I guess they don't have to be a registered voter. They're registered in a swing state. They're going to sign this petition. Yeah, blah blah blah. I don't know. Is it like a fishing farm to weed out like fake people signing this petition? I don't know.
It's possible. But that would be like, once you're offering money like that, you're going to have a lot of pissed off people though. Cause like, they're going to be like, man, I've been like busting my ass. I got 15 people and you're,
I got 10 grand in fucking fees you owe me.
yeah, dude. I mean, that's the only thing is him offering some cash to sign. Like, man, if that's all a joke and he's just trying to weed people out, I don't know, that's not going to go over well for anybody. You know, it takes
Right.
work to get those people to sign. So, I mean, it's cool. I don't really know what the petition's for.
Yeah,
It's kind of vague.
yeah, it is kind of.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't support the Constitution, freedom
Yeah.
of speech, and the right to bear arms, right?
Well, see the petition. If you click on the thing, it actually says sign petition.
You should ask him if you could post a Raelian symbol on X if he would ban your account. If that's
Yeah.
freedom of speech enough for him.
Just sign that real quick. See, like hit
Well,
this.
I gotta fill all this shit out.
Don't do that then. Fuck it.
Don't do it.
It says each person
But I can
may
get
sign.
$47 if I sign, and then I get both of you to sign. I could.
But
make,
look at-
I could
look,
make
actually,
I can make
Pull
$106.
pull that up though, Chris.
Well,
like,
scroll
look
down.
what you have to put in. You have to put in your first name,
Yeah,
last name,
first name.
email address, and cell phone number, and your mailing address.
Yeah.
That's a set. Those are like required fields. So he's collecting your data, everybody.
But don't
Well,
worry,
I mean,
Greg.
all that data is already available.
Each person may only sign the petition once. Eligible people may only list one eligible person as a referrer. Before payment is made, American PAC will verify the accuracy of all information of the referrer and the referee.
So does that mean the same person can't be the referrer several times? Is that what that means?
You just if
Like if
you sign up,
if you used to put me as your referrer, Greg couldn't put me as his referrer, and I couldn't get 114.
No, you could.
or whatever it is.
you could, but like you can't like sign up and say Chris was my the person that referred me to this, and then me also sign up again and say Greg referred me to this. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be one person
Yeah.
that's referred to each person. So I mean, I don't.
Do you find it strange that referee is spelled like referee?
Referee. Yeah, man.
Is that what the referee is? Is that how you say that word? Not referee, but referee.
Fucking English language, man.
It's the referee.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. That's a good question. I've never actually.
So
thought
like,
about
I
that.
think that's what a referee is. You refer to the ref for the rules of the engagement, right?
Oh yeah.
Referee.
That's he's not. It's not a
Referee.
referee. It's a referee.
It's not a referer. That's for damn sure. Get
Well,
outta here,
the
zebra.
player would be the referrer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Anyway,
Semantics.
what'd you guys think about Elon at Trump's rally?
Typical awkward Elon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't hate it, man.
doing his his jumping.
Yeah. I don't know why he does
Showing
that.
his belly like when
I
he
think
jumps.
it's fucking hilarious.
Like
It's
that
like if-
still shot of him and Trump with he's
Yeah.
behind Trump. That's the funniest fucking picture, dude.
Yeah, and they
with
said
his hands
like,
up in the air.
Yeah.
caption like most awkward billionaire ever.
And you get Trump's like peeking over his shoulder, like, what the hell?
Dude,
Well,
going
like
on here?
Elon looks like a gay cheerleader in that, like, yay!
listen, I think it's all backhanded. Just like his memes and shit. If you notice, yeah, I know you guys didn't watch it really, but JD Vance, he came on and remember he kind of did this like funny thing where he mimicked Kamala Harris, where he's like, well, I just want to start by saying I came from a small family, from a small town. And people are like, oh shit, that's an obvious backhanded, like of her
That's
always
funny.
doing that. think of what Waltz does on stage when he gets on stage with his fucking hands and the fucking like, hey, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like it's all like part of this like
Look at me, look at me.
Yeah, mocking kind of fucking.
One thing about this rally I did find awesome and hilarious was Trump's first line out on stage. Did you guys listen to it? He walks out on stage and he's got that fucking graph up again.
Oh yeah.
And he walks up to the mic and goes, "As I was saying,"
Yeah.
because he was in Butler again.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. There's a huge crowd, man. There's a
Huge crowd.
Huge crowd.
Yeah, don't you have a video saved of that?
Yeah, I do. It was a fucking massive crowd, dude.
Over 100,000 people. Was that real
Yeah,
though?
I heard
100,000?
60. I heard 60,000 was the more accurate number, but it's a lot of people. And one of the CNN reporters said he's never seen a crowd like this before. I mean, that was somebody from CNN that was there and was like, I've never really seen a crowd this big. So I'm sure you have. That's probably I've seen festivals that are bigger, but that's a lot of people, man, compared to what it was, not that long ago when the same rally happened, when the shooting happened.
What'd you guys think about Elon Musk coming out in the black hat and
The
people,
dark
like
MAGA.
he changed?
Oh, dark
Yeah,
MAGA.
he said his name was Dark MAGA.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm literally Dark MAGA because he's all dressed in black, but he had the black hat on and he changed his profile to the black hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a black hat, everybody?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's just weird. Like, I'm trying to assume I know what he's thinking. That guy's mind is just so fucking weird, dude.
But why wear the black hat? Wear just a fucking MAGA red Trump hat.
I don't know.
Like, I've never seen anybody wear the black one.
Well, I mean, they sell the white hats and they sell the red and obviously the red, and then they have some other colors on his website. I was just on his website looking at some shit like a couple weeks ago. I don't know about the black. That's different, but I don't know.
At the rallies, I've never seen anybody in a black MAGA hat.
Maybe he was saying he's dark MAGA, as in he's going to be the one helping to go after everybody.
Well, like Dark Brandon, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So he's like Dark MAGA.
Yeah.
He did say that if Trump gets elected, he's going to release the Epstein list, the client list. Which, first of all, I was like, what makes Trump the arbiter of whether or not that gets released? I don't understand that logic. And then
why not release it now?
he did say that Bill Gates was going to go down. Now, I was thinking about this. Bill Gates bought a shitload of farmland, right?
Mm-hmm.
He owns a lot. He doesn't own the most.
He owns a lot.
Who owns the
No, but
most
he owns
is
a
actually
lot.
like an AT&T guy. It's like a telemarketer guy. Not a marketer, but...
China's soon approaching. Just saying.
But here's the deal is if Bill Gates owns all this fucking farmland, what happens if he gets arrested? What happens to his land? Who takes
They
it?
sell it
The
off.
government does.
The government does, right?
And then they auction it off.
They have to auction off. But the problem with that is China going to come and swoop all that land up?
For
No,
sure.
but I mean, I'm sure you'd have people in the pocket of government or like somebody who knows that's coming down being like, hey, I got first dibs on that land. Give me a cheap offer. You know what I mean? I'll take it. You could buy that for dirt fucking cheap, bro.
Yeah,
Possibly.
possibly.
I don't know how that's... I mean, usually that has to be auctioned off through a public auction, and you got the right amount
I mean,
of money.
even if it's not dirt cheap, if you want land
Yeah.
to dig for lithium, if you want land to do anything,
Yeah.
and Bill Gates owns it, just get rid of Bill Gates, and now you got some land to sell.
But that's even if they have to auction it. I mean, they may not have to. Like, the man has a ton of money. You know what I mean? If he's sued, like, he has money. You know what I'm saying? He have to sell his stocks and all the things that he owns.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, who knows? That might just get passed to his fucking wife or children.
That's
or,
true.
Like that. The only time you
If
see
you're arrested, though?
Well, if you have a forced sell off, that's because, like, if Alex Jones, prime example, he has...
They liquidated his assets.
They have to liquidate him because he can't pay back the amount of money that he owes through being sued. So if Bill Gates is... Now, that's probably not going to be the case. I'm assuming if he gets arrested for some crappy shit, yes, I think people could sue him, but more than likely he's just going to go to jail and his assets would go to his family. You know what I'm saying? And they may sell it off. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would be better or worse, to be honest with you. If we could do like an auction and people could, choose to buy it, or if his family owned it, just sold it for whatever they felt necessary,
What if they determined that his purchase was with dirty money? You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
think they-
corrupt, illegal money. It doesn't matter.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like a lawyer, but how do you prove that? You know, I guess he has so much money, and like, how do you really prove that? And like, I don't know. That would be tough, I think, to actually prove that. Because then like everything, I mean, like everything his wife owns, everything his kids own. Like, is that all dirty? Like, how do you go there? You know?
Well, I don't think it would be to go after the whether he used dirty money or not. I think they would more likely look at what is he using the land for.
Alpacas.
It's just all alpacas, all of it.
Yeah. He's got some bad dirt. You got to put some alpacas on that bad dirt.
Got that Brazilian dry dirt. Goddamn.
Get that chupacabra.
Yeah, to get some tourist attractions, farmers not doing so well.
Yeah,
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Like, Bill Gates buys all this farmland just to find the chupacabra. Like, he's like, I will find it somewhere.
That's actually.
He's gonna cage it up and then he's gonna make vaccines out of it.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, that's actually where COVID came from, the chupacabra.
He's like, I'm convinced
Fucking bit of bat.
that I have Bigfoot in this land here. And
He lives here somewhere.
Yeah, we need to wall this fucking shit up, and we're
Yeah.
gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? The expedition.
Well, what if Bigfoot is interdimensional, maybe Bill Gates just wants to go back with Bigfoot. Like, take me away.
That's possible.
Oh.
You know, and then all of a sudden, Bill Gates missing, quote unquote, but he actually just traveled with Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, or if you just only bought the land because he found portals on that area.
Yeah, dude, what a name for a movie! Like dimension jumping with Bigfoot. You know, or I want to go home where Bigfoot lives, so I'm just gonna jump in this portal. Just an acid trip movie.
I'd watch it.
Man. You just get to ride the back of Bigfoot as he's leaping through portals, you know?
It's like that fucking new movie that's out. I haven't seen it yet, but I kind of want to weirdly want to see it. It's got the fucking a couple comedians in it that are pretty big. That like Sasha. No, not Sasha. Is his name Sasha?
Baron Cohen.
I don't remember.
Borat?
No. It had the kid from Year One.
Oh. The nerdy kid.
Yeah, and then a couple other people where they just dressed as Bigfoot all the time. And it was literally just the life of Bigfoot.
I heard that was so
there was
bad,
like
dude.
sex scenes and stuff, and
Yeah, I heard that was so terrible.
You know what movie was
They
not
trip.
bad?
They find drugs. That's what the movie's about. They
that
experience
explains it.
mushrooms and
Mushrooms,
shit.
yeah.
And like I heard it was just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it's a weird, does not make sense at all. What, Greg? What?
So I killed Hitler and Bigfoot. That movie.
Oh,
The
yeah.
man who killed Hitler and then killed Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That movie was pretty interesting. It had the guy with the big mustache. What's his name? Sam Elliott.
Oh, the guy that just promoted Kamala Harris. That guy.
Sam
Oh,
Elliott.
did he?
Fucking did, dude.
No fucking way.
I'm pretty sure, dude. He did
Wow.
like a.
Hold on.
if that's true, don't go watch
we have
this
to
movie,
verify
please.
this.
I'm pretty sure he came out with his fucking voice on a fucking ad campaign for.
Was it AI?
Sam Elliott. Yeah.
No.
Well, doesn't he say call gays the F word? You know what I mean? Like he says. Right?
Just play
He's
the video
pretty
right there.
dirty
Play the
mouth.
video. Yeah, that's the video, dude. This came out for.
I can't believe we're having this conversation again. So here we go. You know who the candidates are. You know what's at stake. One candidate promises a divided America filled with lies and hate. And one stands for change. Kamala Harris has more courage, more honor, more guts than this guy ever had. So you decide, are we really going back down that same fucking broken road, or are we moving forward towards hope, towards freedom, towards change?
We know a strong middle class has always been critical.
enough is
Okay, you
enough.
can stop
Oh
it.
my God! No, Sam Elliott. Come on.
Dude, what do you expect? The guy's Hollywood, man. Like, you wear a mustache doesn't mean you're a fucking real, anything.
Exactly. You're not a cowboy, dude.
Man, he plays.
But so Steven Crowder makes fun of or at least he does skits as Sam Elliott, saying the derogatory names towards gays and black people.
that's
I'm
because
just saying,
every
dude,
fucking Sam Elliott's whole persona is everything true fucking American?
The
Fucking
Marlboro Man. Fucking
like-
Well, I just said that he says the N-word, so I don't know if that's true American.
I mean, did he? I don't know
Well,
if he is.
Sam Elliott doesn't say that all the time.
Maybe.
Are you sure? I don't know if he does or not.
I've watched him in a bunch of stuff, and I've never heard him say it. Maybe he does in his
okay.
personal life. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, maybe he does. I don't know.
I don't know him personally. I don't think of Sam Elliott as an actual human being. It's just a character that I like. That now I'm gonna have to question whether or not I like that
dude,
character.
hey, you better be ready, Chris. You better be
What?
ready when Nick Cage comes out and endorses Kamala Harris.
No.
If Nick Cage,
Yeah,
does that
be
change
ready,
you?
dude.
Does that change you? Because you are the biggest fan, dude.
You better be ready.
That might change. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna
That
look
would be a
up right
tough
now.
pill to swallow. Like fucking Nick Cage. Come on.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. Did you see? Did you see?
You just fucked his world
The
up,
understatement of the year right
bro.
there.
Just fucked his world up.
Did you guys see the fucking book that's for sale in Walmart now?
Yeah, yeah.
The
empty
Kamala's.
pages.
Oh yeah,
the Kamala's
the Kamala
fucking,
Harris book.
yeah.
I really want to buy it.
Yeah.
It looks like a quick read.
Yeah, it's all of her fucking achievements are now in a book. You can get it at Walmart, everybody. So it's readily available for everybody. And watch as this guy goes to Walmart and he flips through the pages here.
Oh, okay. That's like what?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
very thin.
500 pages.
It's very thin.
270.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Easy read. There's like one word on some pages. But all the pages are pretty much blank.
Yeah, there's nothing in that book.
Wow. $14.
I assume somebody made this as a joke.
Yeah.
And somehow got it for sale on the shelves in Walmart.
Dude, it could be very real. Because if you remember back in like the Bush days, there was tons of funny Bush books, like just making fun of his.
Well,
quotes
I
and
know that
shit.
it's real that somebody actually
Yeah.
published this, but published it as a joke.
Possibly.
Because
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I listened to a podcast from like some authors and stuff, and they write books, and they're like, yeah, like publishing a book doesn't really take that much effort because you can publish whatever you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You'd have to self-publish it, which means you'd have to walk into Walmart and be like, hey, I'll give you this much money if you sell my book. And they're like, okay, well. Or you can have like a publisher do it. But here's the deal though. If you're doing like a pro-Trump thing, I bet you there'd be a publisher that'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do a shell Kamala Harris book. Like, really, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Nicholas,
you know what I mean?
you know who Nicolas Cage endorsed in 2020?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
2020
Don't ruin it.
Why are you even looking this up?
2020
man?
election.
Why are you even looking this up?
Andrew Yang.
Oh.
Oh,
He endorsed Andrew Yang.
you mean Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, huh?
That's who my son said Andrew Yang was.
Oh, yeah, that's right, dude.
Remember that shit?
Oh, I do remember that.
He's
shit.
like, it's Jamie Foxx. I'm like, do you know what Jamie Foxx looked like?
Oh man,
Come on, brother.
that is so off.
That's so funny. I forgot about
I recorded
about
it on
that.
a video. I have it on a video somewhere.
That is great.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I was pointing at the TV screen. He's like, that's Jamie Foxx. And I'm like, wait a second. I got to
Dude,
record.
that
Who
was
did you
just a
say the
kid
hell
being
out?
a kid, dude. He's like, I've heard that name, and he looks different than me, so that's Jamie Foxx.
It's
Yeah.
like the scene from fucking Dodgeball when the guy comes in dressed normally and he goes, "Oh look, Steve the Pirate."
Yeah.
Steve the Pirate. Well, I mean, and my daughter did call like the first bug that she saw on the roof
Yeah.
Obama.
Obama.
She's like, Obama? I'm like, what did you say? She called a dirty bug Obama. I'm like, well, I guess you're
Shit, dude. That's pretty
kind of
good.
there, but
Oh god.
I've never been blessed with that for my children, so lucky you.
yeah. I didn't train her to say that, everybody. Like, I never,
Oh, I know. No, I'm
has
saying
no
I've
idea who
never
Obama
heard my
is.
kids like make a fun like name mix up. You know what I'm saying? That because I would have laughed my ass off if they would have said that.
Yeah. And it wasn't like super clear, but she was like, Obama?
Yeah.
Obama?
Yeah.
I'm like, did you say Obama?
Yeah.
Obama?
Yeah, it was like that. Obama?
God.
Dude.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man. No, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even want to think. I try to like disconnect myself from the movies that I watch. I just don't want. They're actors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're actors.
Mm-hmm.
So just take it for what it is.
Well, there was
do you guys realize
Go ahead, sorry.
in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks from tomorrow is election day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Remember. The 5th
Vote.
of November. It's
Yeah.
coming up.
I'm taking vacation right after that. Probably good timing, actually.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Maybe all hell breaks loose, and I just need to be off work for a while, you know. And it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know, man. I feel like something's brewing. Something's gonna happen, or another something is gonna happen. Has to, because like even CNN right now it's real weird because they're like seem desperate and they seem like they're even admitting like this is not all that great for Kamala. And it's not getting better, and like there has to be some kind of thing that they can try to do to shift.
And I think just when we were showing the rally, how they're saying this is the biggest thing we've ever seen, but normally they'd be like taking a weird picture and saying there was nobody there.
Well, did you see Elon Musk's recent post
Which one?
about the polls? And this just happened today. Let me see if I can bookmark it. Yeah. This was like 11 hours ago. End wokeness. He retweeted end wokeness. Kamala is collapsing before our eyes. And now if you look at pull this graph up, you'll see like Kamala, Trump kind of battling right in the middle, like, you know, as far as favorability goes. But this is one source, polymarket.com, but they're looking at Trump at 54%, now Kamala at 45%, 10 points.
Oh, this is the betting market, man. This is the betting market.
Is this betting?
Yeah, this is betting
But I mean,
market.
honestly, like, betting is more accurate than the actual polls.
It is more accurate in a lot of ways.
But look how tight it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right through.
And this is only going back to October 1st, so I'll give you that. It's only, 7 days of data. So, but something happened today that was like, made that spread.
It was probably that book in Walmart.
It was probably that book in Walmart. Or it was her response to this FEMA thing, right?
Well, that's
She's
what I
not-
was. That's what I was
that
telling you.
too.
When we jumped into that $47 thing from Elon, what I was talking about was she offered like 47 million or 60 million for aid to the and then within that evening or the next day
There's
came
the
out
$750 or whatever.
No, she came out and gave 160 billion to fucking Lebanon.
Oh.
And so that was a sore subject for a lot of people. They're like, how can you only give us 50 million and send Lebanon 150? And, you know, they're the ones that are,
Dude.
it doesn't make any sense, dude. And if you watch enough videos, you'll see more people that they can't ignore that. And they shouldn't ignore that because that's the American citizens, man. So I maybe some of this is her disingenuous response to the storm and then the amount of money that's been going to other countries, you know?
Well, because she's bought and owned, and she's like, it proves that she doesn't give a shit about Americans.
No, I don't think
You know what I mean?
Dude,
And like, not that we needed that proof, but I mean, this is fucking proof, bro.
Yeah.
And like, she, it's not just her, it's like people in Congress. I saw fucking Lindsey Graham on like a clip of Fox News or something, where he was bringing up the people in North Carolina. You know, we need to send aid to all these people, but he instantly pivots the conversation to Israel. But he goes, but let's not forget about our brothers Israel over in the Middle East. Like, they need our help right now. We need to be focusing on Israel. Yeah. And I'm like, no, we don't. Not at all. Like, the people in North Carolina need our help, and you won't let us help them.
Yeah, I think we need to cut funds to all these places. They're like, hey man, we got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop.
Yeah, we have
you know?
huge natural fucking disasters happening in our country.
Dude, before we bounce, I know we're getting ready to go, but can you see if my TikTok actually plays audio? I saved a video on there about Kamala where the body language experts. You guys watch that? And they asked the question about, do we trust you?
This one?
Yeah. And they're like, this is the most obvious, like, she's lying through her teeth. So hopefully the audio
That's
works.
great.
It should work.
Yeah.
Can we trust you? Yes.
Watch her.
Yes. I am not perfect,
Watch her.
but I will tell you, I'm always going to put the needs of the people first.
I'm always going to put people first.
She's like shaking her head. No.
I'm always gonna put the knees of the. That was some serious body languaging.
I'm always gonna put you first. Always. Nope.
You ever see that though, where they do this
Yeah,
with
they're
like
just
killers
shaking
and
their head
shit?
back and forth, like
and when you
saying
shake your head
Right?
no, like
Okay, because I
Yeah.
thought that seemed very,
Oh
very.
God, I know
yeah,
liars.
Go ahead. You can stop it. But like that's true. Like and watching enough crime shows as I do, they're always like you know, I loved her so much, and they shake their head, you know, like no, and it's like that's the telltale sign that they, you know, their body's reacting a certain way, and it's clear as day. She starts shaking her head like hard whipping, dude. Like I love all Americans so much, you know.
You know what's interesting is when there was this instant clip of Trump that was kind of going viral. I don't know, maybe a month ago now, where he was like telling Christians to go vote, and he's like, "I love Christians. I'm not Christian." He said like, "I'm not Christian." People, or like, did he say I'm not Christian or I'm a Christian?
I don't remember.
But he puts his hand and he goes, and he's shaking his head no. He goes, "I'm not Christian. Go out and vote."
I don't know.
And so people were like, he was literally doing the body language thing, right? Like shaking his head no,
Yeah,
saying
I'd have to see that.
I'm not Christian.
Yeah, and
You listen to
that
it, like,
wouldn't be
all
right.
slow.
That wouldn't be right either. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he was doing. So who knows? Real quick,
I know.
Can we
That's
play,
why I was like, ooh, the body language.
Can we do one more quick video for just at least on a fun note? This guy, me and Chris the other night when we were here, we were discussing our friend Al, and we were listening to his farts. It's been a long
That's
time.
true. We were.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw up a video of a seal or something.
No, so I know we got 2 minutes here, but you know, I was just we were talking about his fart videos because Shane Gillis came out and was talking about this guy who has epic farts and he records them on his phone, which is what our friend Al does. And I found this video of this guy who mimics animals with his farts, and I thought it was
he has that much control.
he has some pretty good control.
Oh,
He has pretty good control. So go ahead and
Can you do an
Okay.
emu?
okay. I got to do this just for the one video though.
what's that?
Dave's TikTok.
Oh shit!
Even if we're doing one.
Diddy party! Oh wait, we're not
We
in
can
Diddy
do
party.
two. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. So this.
Oh, he uses his hand.
Yeah,
even.
he's mastered this.
Oh, so
Okay.
he has the fart hands. Okay, I thought
Okay.
I thought it was a real fart.
No, this
Oh,
is
wait,
no,
shit,
this
it is a real fart.
Yeah, he's manipulating.
He's
the
cupping
sound.
his asshole with his
No,
hand.
he's using his hand.
Yeah, he's got like 3 or 4.
Look
And,
at this
Okay,
guy.
Okay.
Here we
Okay.
go. So
here
the
we go.
first one's a duck. Here,
Here
we go.
I'm gonna turn this up a little
Turn up.
bit.
Yeah, gotta get the good sound.
Oh my god, he's fingering
This
his
cat.
asshole.
Oh my god.
An elephant. There's the duck.
The duck is the best one, obviously.
The elephant, I think, is the best.
Here's
one.
a kitten. That's his butthole, everybody. Kitten fart. Here's a dolphin.
Oh my god.
This is the best.
The elephant. Oh god, he pushed.
Okay,
You can see his abs curl
Hey,
in. Like
we're here. We're here. We got to do one more. We got to do this next one, and then I'm done. I swear to God, this guy I just thought was super. This guy was super patriotic.
oh god, you gotta clip that, dude. That'll be a sound effect. We will know what that means.
So this,
That's when like someone's talking
good.
some bullshit. They're like,
dude, it's good. The duck is fucking clever, though. Actually, if you guys go and check it out, you guys can get on my page. I have all these videos that we put on here, but the elephant actually is very impressive when you're really focusing because he really has a good like the blowing sound like that. Yeah. Last one, guys, just real quick. This dude at the border. This guy's a fucking American, bro. This guy's a fucking American dude, and then I'm done. He apparently there's a piece of the what's that called? The razor wire,
yeah.
that was exposed, and people are trying to jump over. And this guy, they say, why do we need a border patrol? We just got this guy. This is our new border patrol. So check this dude out.
Okay.
Listen to what he's saying. That's fucking great, man.
Get the fuck down.
What?
okay.
Huh?
Hey, get the fuck back.
Back.
You see this?
It's a rock.
Get back.
Man, this guy smokes every hour of his life. Oh. He threw a rock at him. The guy's like, oh.
Yeah, this guy's like, this is not.
No habla inglés.
Get the fuck down.
Dude, I love it, dude. So I think we need to take some of these billions of dollars. We need to hire some redneck Americans. And they don't need guns. They just say, get the fuck down. Dude.
Yeah, but they got to have that guy's like smoke voice.
Yeah, he's got
smoked
that.
every day, every minute.
Get the fuck down.
I'm just saying, North Carolina.
Yeah, man.
If your property's all washed away, you don't have anything to do, this guy might be looking for some backup, you know?
I like the comment, why is he shouting in slow motion? Get the fuck down.
He's hoping they can kind of read lips since they can't.
But you know what?
English
He's
mostly.
actually doing something, so give him some credit. He's actually out there trying to prevent people.
Where the fuck did he come from?
I don't know, man.
How is he? Why is he
like
just? He has like a fucking one of those safety jackets on.
Yeah, dude.
But then is he just out in the middle of fucking nowhere?
Dude,
he wandered off.
Look at his fucking ankle to fucking foot ratio. It's
yeah,
incredible, dude. He has got the kanks of all kanks, bro. I think he's just wearing moccasins. He can't even wear shoes. Those are just moccasins.
I think he's just been standing. out
Those
there
were
for a while.
actually like cowboy boots that they just broke into moccasins.
Yeah,
or like,
he's been standing in that
moccasins.
spot this whole time waiting.
Like, I know it's hot at the border, but
yeah, glued.
He's actually melting. You know what I'm saying? He's got that fucking candle wax legs. You know what I'm saying? They're just
That's why
melting.
he's talking so slow.
Yeah, dude. All right, fuck, dude. Impressive to say the least. Gentlemen,
Right.
pleasure as always to speak with you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Make sure you get on, check out Patreon. We do our call-in shows Friday evenings, and we'll be back on Wednesday.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Share the show, everybody. Leave a comment. Leave a rating on Apple. I want to read it. Do it.
Later.